Hi YouTubers, it's SSSO next to today. So anyway, something cool, something freaking cool. So anyway, so it's almost the end of March of 2022. So that's purely freaking amazing. The year is purely flying by. So purely freaking amazing. So the year is purely flying by. So almost April. My birthday's in a couple weeks. So anyway, enough of that crap. So basically, we're talking right now a question for you guys. Now, this is not a Pokemon topic. That's actually kind of a shock. Like you might say, what the hell? It's like, it's not a Pokemon topic. Actually, this is a question for you guys, the viewer. So which basically is essentially, or my subscribers, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel, but essentially a question for you guys, which essentially is, what is your favorite RPG game? So you have RPGs, role-playing games. What is your favorite RPG? So my favorite RPG by far would have to be Pokemon, probably. Pokemon, and then I used to play a game called Phantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium, years and years ago. It's by far the best Phantasy Star game, in my opinion. It's a lot better than like the newer Phantasy Star games. Actually, I played two Phantasy Star games, the original, and I also played the End of the Millennium, number 4, on the Sega Genesis. I also played the other game on the Game Boy Advance. So yeah, essentially, that's another favorite game of mine. It's an RPG. I never got into Final Fantasy. I never really got the sense of, like, Final Fantasy, and obviously I don't play games much anymore, so I'm not a big gamer these days. So, I mean, the most important game, or, like, the biggest game I'll play these days is, like, an old beat-up DS, I'll take a Nintendo DS, from, 15 years ago, and just play it for the sake of playing it, just for the hell of playing it. So, I'm not, like, a typical, YouTube gamer who's, hi YouTubers, who has like Xbox Live or the new Xbox, who's, spending, 12 hours a day playing video games and spending, $500 a year, that kind of crap, So don't think I'm like a typical, like, typical 18 to 22-year-old, gamer. So that kind of crap. You just want to make that kind of clear. So people kind of get that crap. So, but I'm just curious, enough of that rant. So I went on a little rant there. So, but yeah, essentially, what is your favorite RPG? So I'm just curious, do you like Final Fantasy? Do you like Phantasy Star? Do you like Pokemon? What is your favorite RPG, your favorite role-playing game? Anyway, pretty damn cool. Bye.